I have been weaving these technical requirements into a cohesive vision for the site. And honestly, the blend of high-end craftsmanship with those raw Hawaiian roots is a stunning direction. To bring this vision to life, I leaned on Lovable as my digital artisan, translating the soul of Soul Arc fine jewelry into a functional, elegant space. I began by directing the tool to prioritize a minimalist and clean layout, ensuring that the bespoke, alternative engagement rings remained the true stars of the show. To anchor the brand in its Pacific origins, I had Lovable weave delicate hibiscus flower outlines into the backdrop, bathed in a serene light green palette that feels fresh. The tool laid out a clear roadmap that felt incredibly professional. It started by implementing the brand site scaffolding, creating the structural bones that would hold everything together. From there, it set up a bespoke design system featuring soft sage green and a sophisticated typographic duo. The timeless Playfair display for those high-end headlines, and Lotto for clean, readable body text. Things really came together when it began generating the hero and background assets, meticulously rendering the subtle hibiscus line art and generous white space that define the brand's aesthetic. It felt like watching a digital jeweler meticulously set a stone, ensuring every pixel was as polished as a finished pendant. Once the dust settled, Lovable presented a final summary. The home page now features a full-screen hero with stunning imagery and a clear bespoke call to action, while the collections use an alternating layout to showcase everything from rings to bracelets. The About page tells the story of those handcrafted roots. The wholesale section invites retail partners into the fold, and the contact form stands ready with all the necessary fields for inquiries. It even confirmed that the entire aesthetic, from the sage green palette to the AI-generated jewelry photography, was perfect. Let us browse through the page quick. Explore collections. We see rings, earrings, necklaces and pendants and bracelets. The About and Wholesale links at the bottom do not navigate anywhere. But here we can see the contacts page. I then used Lovable to expand the collection's navigation, adding specific page for rings, earrings, necklaces and pendants, and bracelets. Rather than a cluttered single page, I carved out a separate, dedicated space for each category, allowing every piece of jewelry to be showcased with the space it deserves. I carefully built out individual pages, like collections of rings, earrings, and necklaces and pendants, where each artisan piece is showcased with its own name, a storytelling description, and clear pricing. I performed a thorough check, testing each collection link to confirm the category names were accurate and the routing was flawless. Once the architecture was solid, I crafted more personal invitations like, "Check out our rings" for every category. I had to ask to verify that each collection link displays the correct category name and navigates properly. I also noticed that the link on the bottom of the page need updating. So I asked to update the links under the collections at the bottom on the page. Lastly, I noticed that when I click the bottom links, it should navigate to the top of the page. So we had to fix that. Reflecting on the process, I found that using Lovable was a game changer. I had previously tried a similar task using Google AI, but the initial output here was significantly better and more aligned with the high-end jewelry aesthetic. While it still required a bit of hands-on tweaking to get the branding just right, it ultimately got the job done much faster with far fewer iterations. It felt less like I was debugging and more like I was collaborating with a partner who truly understood the bespoke nature of the brand.